Hi everyone, and welcome back to Open Source Tonight. In today's program, I'm going to be showing you how to customize the GNOME 3 Display Manager. Let's go take a look. Alright, so here I've got my file that I'm going to need to edit. You want to edit, it's /etc/ GDM3/greeter.dconf-defaults. And you can set all kinds of things in here. We can set the GTK theme. I chose not to change that, but you could right up here just uncomment this line and then just set GTK-theme equals to whatever you want. Otherwise, it just uses the default, which I believe is a WADA. Anyway, so that wouldn't change anything if we just uncomment it and change the value there. We can set the background color. I personally like it to be no image, but you could put an image back there as well. And then I've got it's set to be basically black, is what I'm setting the color to be there with that hex code. Now, one thing I did actually change was the logo here. So if you notice, I'm setting it here to a different file. The default file in Debian is up here. This logo text version 64 PNG file. But I have set it to my company logo, because why not? I also disabled the user list, so you can actually come in here and set this to false, which I believe the default is it to be commented out, and then it would treat it as false. So you can do that. And if we look here, you can see the banner message. I can enable this as well. It's permanent with this. If you do that, you can have a message pop up before someone logs in. So maybe it's like a government system or something where the user needs to know it's always tracked or something. Whatever they do on the system, that kind of thing, you can tell them right there when they first log in. There's also some power settings down here, but we're not going to mess with those right now. So all you have to do is set that. So you're going to set it, just save it. You'll need to do this as root. And the command that I'm using here is this sudo space nano, and then the directory that's containing the file, and then the file. This will be on the Open Source Tonight website, the command, so you can copy and paste. But now, if I was to show you the login screen, you can see now down there at the bottom of the screen, I've got the logo. And if I show you as well here, you can also see that there is now an option to type in a username. If we come back and we simply go up here, and let's just set this to false, I can show you what that looks like. Well, everybody, I hope you found this video interesting or informative. I just thought about this the other night, and I thought, I wonder if I Google it, if somebody out there has put anything out about it. And sure enough, the Debian people, right on the Debian website, literally put in some nice documentation for it, which will be linked in the description and on opensourcetonight.com for more information. But anyway, everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's program, found it useful and or informative, and until next time, thanks for watching, and goodbye.
And action.